family away from my Carolina home. Had dreams about the West and started to roam. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, but so far it's been hell. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, rolling them hills, and it's waiting for me there. We were digging and sifting from 5 to 5, selling everything we found just to stay alive. Gold flowed free like the whiskey in the bars. Sinning was the big thing, Lord, and sin was star. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there.
Hey, what's going on, fellow captains? It's Muse. So today we have our featured battle on Trap. Uh, Basically a pretty standard Worcester game up until the end, and at the end this is going to end up becoming a 1v1 in the Bravo Cap against another Worcester. It's going to be Worcester on Worcester. Um, Battle kind of seesawed back and forth the whole fight, so that was pretty interesting. So we're going to kind of break down things, what's going on, the whole business. So this is from yesterday's stream, and I had a rough run yesterday. Like, I was with Stabs and Beast. Stabby and Beast were just having amazing games, game after game after game, and I was just doing dog poo yesterday. Then finally, I jumped in Worcester, who's my baby at Legendary, one of my favorite ships, and just kind of everything came together and popped off. Had a good game, and on top of that, it's always nice to win those clutch ones that come right down to the wire, and that's what this ended up being. And when we get there, we'll talk about thought process, what was going on, and what had to happen to get the win. But to start off, we get center spawn here. Again, the map is Trap, which it usually always is. It's a trap. And so Beast and Stabby are going to go up in this Bravo Cap. I'm just going to kind of linger back here for the time being. And I was kind of hoping to get some lob shots, as this map can be pretty good for a cruiser to get lob shots on. And that's kind of what I was hoping for early on. It is a 4DD game. Lots of DDs out there, which my build, I'm running Beeply with Swirsky and Makawa, so it's just a total stealth radar build. I get the RF. So Yamato pops up, and I'm going to start cooking on him. And long before I can finish that Yamato off, Musashi is going to end up first blooding him. There you go. Pretty sure that was Musashi that just banged on him like that. Turn around here, we see the Worcester on the outer edge out there. We're going to slink some stuff his way, just let him know he's got some company over here. And this is the Worcester that we will end up 1v1ing at the end. He was kind of out on that flank. There's a Shima out there with him, and we'll see the Shima at the end too. Both of them just kind of stayed out there. The other DDs played very aggressive on the red team. You're going to see one of their Shimas here in a moment. So me and Stabby, we both have this Shima in the Bravo Cap on RF, and we were kind of discussing where he is, basically triangulating his position. And I was holding off on the radar because I wanted to make sure somebody had shots on him, and I should have hit it a little bit earlier because Stabby is going to end up getting shotgunned with torps in the daring, and that is partially my fault for not hitting this radar sooner and letting them see this guy a little bit sooner, but I wanted to make sure that somebody was going to be able to shoot him if I put the radar up. And I wasn't entirely sure if anybody had shots on him, so I was holding off on the radar. There you see the radar, there you see Shima. It's going to be extremely close quarters between that Shima and Stabby, about kilometer, 2 kilometers between them. And yeah, Shima's just going to torp dump on him, and that's not a good way to be when you're that close to a Shima. So not much Stabby can do there. Ends up eating a Shima torp, and those things hurt. So yeah, there goes most of his HP, which is unfortunate. Again, that is partially my fault for not putting that radar up sooner, maybe chasing the Shima off, but I was trying to get the kill on it, and I wanted to make sure somebody had shots, so I kind of waited a little bit too long. Now we're just going to go ahead, start roasting on some battleships. It's always a fun thing to do in the Worcester. Just get them cooked up out there. A little barbecue going on that conch. I especially love burning conchs because, you know, they're HE slingers themselves, so it's like, you know, you want to play with fire, you might get burned. So it's always an enjoyable experience. Get some shots on this DD out here. Again, 3 of their DDs played extremely aggressive. Just came right through the map. And then we're going to put our attention back on the conch, because once again, you want to play with fire, you might get burned. We're going to put some of that burning love down his way. Just he can have all the fires. He likes to set fires. He can hold some. That's the way that goes. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it out here. You want to play with fire, we'll give you the fire. We'll give you all the fire you want. So I pop the brakes so I don't go past this mountain. I'm trying to hold shots on him as long as possible here. We do have the Charlie cap. We're going to end up losing that. We've lost everybody on that Charlie side. Shima's going to go back in there and take that back. Just stay cooking on that conch. Conch goes dark, so we go over the Kerr first. Beast kind of got into a bad way where they were able to get some, I don't know if it was torps or crossfires, but somebody got something big on him. Lose my spots here, but we're just going to stay trying to get some shots in on this guy. I do see my RF switch here now. That's why you see me look over at Charlie, because I can tell the DD's right up behind me. So it's kind of time to move out of this position at this point. Kerr first comes back up, so we get shots back in on him. There's Beast with the high cal. And we started pushing out right when that Kerr first got shots up, so he didn't get much out of it. Kind of scraped our paint on our stern there. And we're just going to dump as much spam as we can before we go behind this mountain. I can't linger over here anymore because I do have that Shima coming in behind me now. And now my contact switches again. Now it's pretty much out to my 12 o'clock, but we have this Amophily to deal with, so we're going to deal with the Amophily first while we have shots on him. You're going to see some really nice reaction time here, because I didn't see the island in front of him, and all of a sudden I go to fire and he stops. So I only fired one gun, and then swapped back and adjusted the shot. Caught myself right before I sent the whole salvo. So yeah, that was a nice little reaction time there on my part. Get my helping hand there. Helped cook up all kinds of people. Now we're looking at, okay, there's nobody that should be spotting me, but I'm still spotted. I know I have the Shima behind me, but he's should be concerned with caps, so I kind of knew what was over here. Lucian's gonna smoke up. He's just outside our radar. So I'm gonna change my course here a little bit because he does have some nasty torps and I don't feel like eating those. And then I'm going to go dark and start pushing in. I do believe at some point I told this DD to just get back. He's not very healthy, and I wanted him to try and preserve himself. It's a close game. As you can see, now Shima's in Charlie cap. We're losing that. Don't have Alpha. All we have left is that Bravo cap. 4 ships to 3. And as we start losing ships here, the score is going to close in. Pop the radar, find Lucian. We're going to go ahead and spank on Mr. Lucian. That was kind of a wasted radar because he was actually coming out just as I popped it. So not ideal because I would have had him spotted when he fired at our DD there. But we go ahead and get Lucian out of there. Again, look where he was on the map. 3 of their DDs played very aggressive. Came right down the map. So now we've lost our DD. We've lost our battleship. It's 2-on-2. Worcester versus Worcester and DD versus DD. So I'm going to start heading back towards this Bravo cap. Just because I know it's a Worcester. He has radar. Not ideal for the DD to have to deal with that. So I prefer to deal with that. DD does have some spots for me here as he's coming into the cap, so I'm going to try to get whatever damage I can out of that. Take full advantage of that. Now, I am located. I do have something located on the RF, but it's in that same direction as the Worcester. So, knowing my Worcester has RF, I don't know if that's a Worcester RF or a DD RF on me that has me located. But we're going to start coming up to this cap, and at this point, I'm assuming in my mind that Shima is down coming from the bottom of Charlie there. So it kind of surprises me when he comes out where he comes out here. Was not ready for this. I thought I was going to be fighting Worcester, and I was actually ready to turn in and get into a close-in brawl with this Worcester, and all of a sudden we have a Shima pop out. Boom. Yeah, I was not expecting that, so I'm going to turn away from him because I don't want to take torps. Get a big hit on him there. Smack him again. And then we're going to go ahead and finish him out. And now it is me and our DD against this Worcester. Worcester's more concerned with the DD. I tried a little AP there, and then he starts angling, so I just go back to the HE. I don't want to waste salvos looking for the big shot. I'd rather just chip away. And you're going to see the difference. Like, we started this fight fairly even HP-wise, and by the end of it, I've chipped away a lot more of his HP than he does mine. Just small trades, but my small trades were a little better than his. You can see he's going AP for me. I'm in the smoke. I lose my spot, so we go ahead, pop radar. For some reason, he doesn't radar me back and tries to blind fire me. This would have been I'm guessing he didn't have it ready. I don't see how, because unless he radared coming into that Bravo cap, he does radar here in a little bit, so this would have been a great place for him to radar, though. And that's part of why he's going to lose so much more HP than I do. I have 30 seconds in the smoke. I've got my radar going. Radar goes down. We're just going to sit here and blind fire for a moment. And then I lose him. And I could sit here and keep blind firing to try and find where he is, but it's really not worth it. The smoke's about to be down, so I'm going to have a spot on him again in here in just a moment. I'm a lot healthier than he is. Got a heal ready to go. Can see him ducking behind that corner there. We try to squeeze in a little something, get a fire on him, get our high cal off that shot. Had to adjust it way back to his stern to hopefully, you know, clear that island and catch him. Then we're going to start moving in here. He's trying to play smart. He looks at the score, he looks at the caps, and he knows if he can survive, that's a win. And so he's trying to back, but he doesn't have RF. So the RF was the Shima, and basically he's trying to figure out which side of this island I'm going to go to, and he bets that I'm going to cut down to this other side. So he starts backing up and points himself towards Charlie, but that's not what I do. And once he gets this radar here on me in a second, he's going to know that's not what I did. There's the radar, so now he knows I'm coming to the gap. He's already pointed himself towards Charlie, so if he just keeps backing up, it's only a matter of time till I come around that corner. His only play here is to kind of push out and try to make a run for it. Not going to work out for him, though. There we go. We just start lighting him up again, and at this point, I'm a lot healthier, so unless I do something really, really dumb, I should win this fight. I do open up here, but I haven't seen him throw AP in quite a bit. Trying to see if I can't bait some AP out of him. He's not going to bite. He stays with the HE. And now it's just a matter of finishing it up. And so yeah, like 1v1 clutch, you look at the time on the clock, you look at the score. It's always a nice feeling to pull out these last second wins. That is going to be all I have for you. I appreciate you, fellow captains. I will catch you next time. Good hunting, fair seas. Take care. Bye.
Took my family away from my Carolina home. Had dreams about the West and started to roam. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, but so far it's